I think I'm too low. Okay, is this better? Hello? Okay, it is much, much better. Okay. Hopefully the music balance is better. So this is day 2 of me using this jank setup. Because I kind of wanted to finish it today. Because I wanted to talk about it. Oh. I mean, yeah. I guess I should continue from... I said I was going to do the other stuff so we could see where we left off. But I think it's fine. It shouldn't be that long to complete the game. I don't even know what chapter was off before. Chapter 12? Okay.
So れでエリーゼさんと一緒だったんだけど、すっごく綺麗で。わあ、私も見たかったな。今度誘ってみようかな。でも美咲ちゃんもいつも綺麗だなって思うけど。
He looks about the same as yesterday.
そんなこと。ほのかっちなんてもっともっと。
But next time I invest into a capture card.
オーナーさん、おはようございます。オーナー、いつからあそこに。ひょっとして聞いてた？やっぱり立ち聞きなんて良くないよ。入ってきたの気づきませんでした。で、どうしたの？今日はお仕事お休みのはずだよね。え、そうなんですか？エリーゼさんがこの前の試験うまくいったのと、フェスの成績もまずまずだから今日はお休みだって。わ、よかった。今日は島のお祭りだって聞いてたから。うん、私も初めてだからちょっと楽しみなんだ。私お祭り大好きなんだ。どんなお店が出るのかな。どうなんだろう。
Yeah, I don't know.
ねえ、
Any ideas, boss?
オーナー。
Before I said the other one.
そうなんですか？そんなの見たことないです。ワクワク。ほんのかち大好きだもんね。
Whoa, what
私も
happened
行って
there?
みたいな。そうだ。
Part is a little
あと
internet
花火
connection
も
issue.
たくさん上がるんだ。わあ、楽しみだな。商店街のお祭りより大きいのかな。それはわかんないけど、でも最後に特別な花火が上がるんだって。どんなこの島のプリズム流星群にちなんだ花火なんだけど、七色に光るとっても大きな花火で、その花火を2人で見ると。
You can notice something.
そうだけど。わあ、そうなんだ。ロマンチックだね。うん、そうだね。楽しみだな。
Oh, yeah. So is Honoka in Nanami? That's funny. But yeah, I didn't take any pictures because I was talking the last time, so. There's like a delay. Oh, Fiona. Bosses, is the good time to talk? Would it be alright to skip morning practice tomorrow? Did something happen? I'm terribly sorry. I've been practicing dance in my room as a hobby. In your room? So I could dance with you, boss. I've been practicing every night. A tomboy princess? I don't understand why he responds with that. Being able to dance sounds fun. Well, my current dancing skills would only be a nuisance. Sniff. So I would like to like a day off tomorrow. Like a day off tomorrow mentioned. I'll be going to watch and learn. Want me to take you? Learn from where? Let's call it a princess carriage then. I've been bestowed the title of princess, but how exactly will I be carried? That's sweet, but it's also embarrassing. So please excuse me. With all my love. Yeah, it's because I didn't take any pictures. Pretty yesterday.
時間通りですね。私も先ほど着いたところです。オーナー、私のコーデはおかしくありませんか？人と花火を見に行ったことはあまりないので。え、その私はおかしくないかと聞いたのですが。でもありがとうございます。そう言っていただけて嬉しいです。あなたはやっぱり社交辞令がお上手なのですね。ではそろそろ行きましょう。打ち上げ予定まで時間がありませんから。
Unfortunately, I can't hold it gently, but that's what I did yesterday.
何を手をつなぐですか？
You want to hold hands? I suppose you're right. That would be safer.
確かにその方が安全ですね。ではこうして参りましょう。オーナー。
Watch your step now.
足元に気をつけて。
I gotta take some pictures so I won't like fail it.
今どこを撮ったのですか？
Nah, I can't force 3-star with that one.
こうしてオーナー、こちらへ。ここからならよく見えますよ。ほら、あちらから。意外と大きな音がするのですね。熱気も。それにとてもキラキラしていて。いえ、初めてではありませんが、このように近くで、それもプライベートで見るのは初めてです。それが何か。
Is this a bit surprised? That's all. I think this one is better.
もう、あなたはそういうことばかり考えているのですね。思ったことをすぐ口に出すのは失礼ですし、その、困ります。私の写真をフェスのためであれば、ではせっかくですから花火と一緒に、その方が評価も高いでしょうから。
The thing is, it's so difficult to get it though. Like, I don't think you get a 3-star one because this is very difficult too. The fireworks will be over soon, I think. Can we stay a little longer? Alright. That's fine by me. It's slightly delayed, but it's okay. We're good.
オーナー、 なぜ急に執務室に？今日の業務はすべて終わらせてい
Work
る
is
はず
over
です
for
が。
today, surely. I really want to watch the last fireworks.
それはどういうことでしょう？
Sorry, what do you mean? Yes, it's not possible to get it. Oh, that was it. There's no more fireworks. Hey, Chris. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully, I'm not taking you above your time with your job.
この島についてのことはすべて調査
Because
済
I'm
みで
very
す。
familiar with every aspect
確
of
か
the
に
island.
とても美
The
しい花
fireworks
火
are
です
certainly
ね。
was spectacle.
見ることができて
I'm
よかった
very
です。
glad I got to see them.
それが何
I know I did this yesterday, but I gotta continue the main
おか
story.
しな人です
So I
ね。
just have to take the L on these.
オーナー、今日はお誘いいただきありがとうございました。プライベー
Fly
ト
me
での
out, boss.
花火
Watching
観
the
覧、
fireworks together
とて
was
もいい
an
経
amazing
験になりまし
experience.
た。
I take
綺
some
麗に撮れ
pictures.
ていると良いのですが。
Yeah,
プライ
the
ベートでの
3-star.
花火観
That was the
覧、
normal one. So yeah,
と
her
ても
affection is
い
pretty
い
high
経
right
験
now.
になりました。今でも胸の鼓動が
In
少
fact,
し
my heart is
ド
still
キドキ
it's still beating a little
していま
fast.
す。
Any game is the best. I know. I like it when you just go on constant dates after this.
そうですね。とても大きくて綺麗で、
They're very big and beautiful.
それに
And of course, they say about the special
あのお話を聞いてい
fireworks.
た
I mean,
ということも。
actually, I don't think you saw it last
今
time.
日はあり
There's
がとうござ
something
い
in
ま
the
した。また一緒に見られると
what was
いい
it
です
in
ね。
the rain date that I never tried before, but I didn't think there was an animation for it. So you'll see what I mean when I get to it. Oh, it is the second picture. What do you think? I didn't feel nervous taking this one. Very cute, sunny, it makes me happy. I said very cute. Yeah. That was exactly what I was hoping to say, but well. Honestly, I'm happy to hear that. Now, this one is actually crazy. You can actually say, next time, go a little sexier. And she gets a heart for that. Getting too worked up in the chat isn't good. Next time, I expect to receive one from you. It's a give and take after all, which is so funny because she doesn't mind that, you saying that.
あれ、オーナー？オーナーさん、おはようございます。どうした
I'll
の？
just let it play out.
フェスの時間って。
Because I did this yesterday, so I wouldn't have to do it today, but I'll play it out.
冗談。オーナーらしいね。でも、もし本当
Your
なら、
prayer feels true,
ちょ
though.
っと嬉しいかもですけど。
I know, Nanami.
ほのかと話してたんだ。昨日の花火、すごかったねって。
How's it? Am I too loud or too soft? Because I can't really tell. Or is the music audio and stuff is too low coming in?
最後の花火、とっても綺麗でしたよね。最後の花火。
Because before I was listening to the stream and my voice was kind of low.
確か一
You're
緒
all
に
good?
見たら
Okay,
恋
good.
人になれるって。そうですね。うん。でも
I'll try to
昨日
speed
の
up a
花
little bit.
火、七色にキラキラ光って。そうだね。ねえねえ、プリズ
Because
ム
I
星
have
星
work
なんて
tomorrow. And I don't have that much time, so.
早く確
But
か
I had the itch. I wanted to
プリ
finish
ズム
it
で
today.
フェスの最後の日に。うわー。
But I don't have that many chapters left, so.
あれ？
It's a really sad ending, isn't it?
ど
The festival doesn't end.
よかった。そういえば、ほのかは。確か。
Oh no, that's the wrong one. Okay, there we go. I almost said the wrong one.
じゃな、オーナーさんが。じゃあ、私
Because I was serious when I scouted you.
なんか真剣で。
Maybe we should get going. Yeah, I didn't get that far in her chats. Yeah, I took a couple. I took 5? Yeah, I took 5. Dum, dum, dum. Dum, 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 dum. 65? I should be okay if I keep taking pictures. Her affection is high enough, it'll be 3, naturally. Oop. I paused it. Okay. Oh, time ago. Little Moo Moo. My first playthrough, I must have taken 1,000 photos. I know. I took so many photos. My poor PS4 storage. I know. That, like, I have to start playing this game on a PC so I can take as many screenshots as I want. Oh, I said the wrong thing, and it doesn't matter. Nanami? Wow. Call me by my name. I kinda like it. Did something happen? Nothing much. This is nice. When something happens, I want to talk with you. I just also think about you. Do you mind? Please don't. It's so funny. I might just do that every day. Yeah, but I originally bought this on the PS4, and then I just did the PS5 version. So, I didn't have to buy the PS5 version, just bought the PS4. But that was when I didn't have enough money. If I had I would have bought the PS5 version if I had the funds.
オーナー、聞いているのですか?
It's all about drills, right?
聞いてはいたようですね。では続きを。
Will it just be like 3-star now? No.
では続きを。皆さんの頑張りのおかげで、午前中には本日分までの練習メニューが片付きそうです。
Okay, and then?
はい。追加の練習メニュー。時間の無駄ですから。と、以前の私であればそう考えたかもしれませんが、最近のあなたたちを見て少し考えを改めてみようかと。本日は午後を休みにして休息に当てることにしましょう。今の私はヴィーナスの立場ですから、決めるのはあなたですよ。オーナー。先ほどの様子ですと、あなたも疲れているようですし、どこかで羽を伸ばしてきてはいかがですか？天気予報を見る限りでは、降水確率は低いようですね。たまには遠くまで出かけてみるのも良いかもしれません。ともあれ、まずは午前の練習が終わってからの話ですが、私は準備がありますから。
If you excuse me, I have some things to get ready. I want to go without umbrella. Poor Honoka could not even at 40. I don't go without an umbrella. I know with the umbrella is more intimate, but I feel like I don't know, for me personally, I feel like going without it, it's a different way of telling her story. If you know what I mean. If you see, if you watch the episodes, you get what I mean. You're gonna make Brawl sad. He's not here, so probably should go somewhere to get out of the rain. Yeah, look for a place for shelter in the rain.
しばらくここに足止めのようです。可愛く撮れていたでしょうか。
Just to get the 3-star.
しばらくここに足止めのようです。せっかく休日に誘っていただいても、この雨では。
And then this rain has to happen.
オーナー、
Boss, what
ど
are
う
you
したので
doing?
すか？
You
濡れ
get
てしまい
soaked
ます
though.
よ。
Let's enjoy the rain.
雨を
Let's
楽しむ。
enjoy the rain.
では
Well, I
少しだけ
suppose if it's just for a little while.
暖かくて
It's so warm.
少し
This is
気
kind
持
of
ちいい。
nice.
こんな風に雨を
I
浴び
mean,
ても
really, what's the harm of standing
いいのですね。
out in the rain like this? I think this is a cute scene, though.
それにしても
You said, a nice guy reflection high enough. Yeah.
二人とも
I think it's like
ずる
around
いですね。
65 near
これでは
70. So
服が透けていえ
well, I
不可
can't
抗
do
力
anything
です
about
ので
that. So do you think perhaps you could look the
で
other
きれ
way?
ば見ないでいただけると。
Give her the dress.
これ
What
は
is this?
ワンピ
A
ー
dress
ス着
for me to
替
change
え
into?
でしょうか。なぜこんなものを。
Now, how did you happen to have that on hand? I want to give it to you as a
私に
gift. For me,
そ
well,
の
thank you very
あり
much.
がとうございます。しかし
But are you
ここ
expecting
で
me to
着替え
change
る
into it here?
のですか。確かに
I mean,
この
I
まま
suppose
と
I
いう
shouldn't
わけ
stay
に
in
はいきま
these
せん
sudden
し、
clothes.
せっかくのプレゼント
And
で
since
す
you
か
was
ら
kind enough to give it to me,
着
I
ている
guess
ところを
I should let you
お
see
見
me
せし
in
ま
it.
す。
But just
言うまで
so
も
we're
ないこと
clear,
ですが、
you're not allowed to look while I'm
見
changing,
ないで
okay?
くださいね。
Now, you probably never tried this before, but I tried it yesterday. You can sort of see, just slightly though.
こんなことになるとは。
Like she has animations.
こうかしら。でも一緒にいたのがオーナーでよかったの
I
か
know,
も
I
しれ
never
ません。
tried it. You can't move around. You can move around slightly.
きつめなのね。
And then there was a light that appeared, which is
もう
funny.
見ていただいてもその
What do you think?
どうでしょうか。
No reaction?
可愛く撮れていたでしょうか。
Okay. No mods yet for this game, right? There's some mods, but like it's kind of hard to mod this game.
でも
But even so, I couldn't. Even so, I can't really mod it. This is
やんだ
it's
よ
on
う
my
ですね。
PlayStation 5.
あれはオーナーあちらを。
Oh, take a look, boss. I said this last time, but I want to say this one.
も
The rainbow's over there. Don't let your eyes
虹はあちら
wander
ですよ。
elsewhere.
うよそ見をしないでください。でも
But
ありが
thank
とう
you.
ご
You're
ざい
very
ます。
kind.
可愛く撮れていたでしょうか。
Okay, there we go. I had to zoom in a bit. It was a fun date, huh?
デートだったので
This
す
was
か。
a date?
確かに
I mean, we're spending
プラ
time
イベート
together.
で
Just the two of
二
us
人で過ごしましたね
in。private.
いえ楽しく
But
な
anyway,
か
I'm
っ
not saying I
たと
didn't
いう
have
こ
fun.
とではなくて、ええ
It was
とて
actually
も
very
楽しかっ
enjoyable. I'll give our next day more
た。え
thought.
えお誘い
Great.
お待
I'll
ち
be
して
ready
い
for
ま
the
す。
next invitation.
次は
I
何が
wonder
あ
what
る
you
の
have
か
in
しら
store。for me next time. I think it was interesting that she had to contemplate like this. Was this a date? Like, well, I mean, we are together in private, so I guess that counts. I think I'm almost done with her chats though. Boss, would you chat with me again? Can you be a little more casual? You mean my choice or word choice, right? This is how I usually talk. Even with the Venuses? No, but people talk different with everyone. But well, you're more experienced with chatting. I could use more casual words. What's up, boss? How was that? Adorable. I was giggling when she said, I'm like, there's no way she said that. I knew it was your personal preference. I like it. I knew it, just like you. I understand what you're trying to say. I'll be more cautious in the future, to the extent that I can, at least. Well, that's all for today. Excuse me. See you. See you.
オーナー様、ごきげんよう。オーナー君、おはよう。
Good morning, you two. Yesterday's rain was awful.
もう、昨日は雨の中どこ行ってたの？はい、二人で心配していたのです。
Found she used some emojis. That is true. She doesn't use emojis until like near the end. I didn't think about that. Yeah. I guess that's more to add to the script. Because everyone else can just use it just fine. If Fiona does it in her second text, but at least it takes like several chats before she uses it. Let me just skip a bit. The Venus who worked on this. They begun to face an island featuring in the media even. Quite a responsibility, isn't it, boss? Oh, yeah, this was the talk I wanted to say about Fiona. There's still a bit of time for that happens. So tell me, Fiona. What if the boss decided to pick the Venuses he likes the best? Then I'll do my utmost to be the one he picked. That's it. Yes. Ultimately, the decision lies in his hands. I can only do what I can do. And it's... Oh, wait. She's talking. Okay, wait. She said, when it comes to the one he likes the best, I believe in the power of love. Which is so funny because... Like, you can see Tamaki's reaction is just like, huh. She's really that serious about it. Maybe I should be serious about it too, probably. If Fiona said, well, if he's just going to choose a girl he likes, I have to just try my best to be the one he likes. Like, no other girl says that in this game. And I thought, like, that's very bold of her. Oops. Okay, wait. Very serious power of love. I know. I think Fiona was the second best for me when I did her playthrough. She very much surprised me with how bold she is. Even though she is very kind-hearted. She's a woman of great ambitions. Because you admire me. If you do a mean playthrough, Fiona is the default girl. Yeah, so if you're being mean to everyone, it defaults to Fiona still. Which I've seen from I don't know how to say his name. Affin? His from his video. And I said either Fiona doesn't care about you being mean to her, or or the game just gave you a pity girl, which is Fiona, which is why she's in the game. Which is very funny. No, look back, hold on. Whatever. Do you still popping out videos? He is, though. He's the reason why I decided to stream. Is he in the Discord? I don't think so. Is that right, boss? I should get going now. I don't think he is, but yeah, he is still pumping out videos. and I'm glad he is. He still kept my love for the game pretty well. It's been months since the game came out, so I'm glad. 80? Damn, that was just one. That was just one chapter. I have 2 more. Oh yeah, I could definitely get 120. Yeah, it's definitely possible. Oh, I'll lose my mind. That's all played uploaded. Yeah. But to be fair, like, there is stuff in this game that, you know, most people haven't uploaded, so I guess it's fair game for him. Kind of. I have your sight when you're around. Oh, you boss, do you feel better while I'm around? No, wait for you. A boss got to be you for a moment. I was waiting for you. Me too. I feel a little strange about this. Oh, I started to learn how to use social media, but now I find myself looking forward to this. Okay, now this one actually, like, so when I was going through, I don't know if I said this yesterday to you or not. You was probably doing something else. But I looked through like all the chats for all the girls to see there's extra things they said that you normally wouldn't find in a playthrough. And this one is super interesting to me. Because you can say you contact me at work too. It goes down, but it's super interesting though. Don't be pretentious. Message me during work, I'll let you have it. We both need to control ourselves so we continue doing this. Like, hold on. I'm looking forward to next time. Oh, me too. I can't wait. See you. So this whole phrase right here said a lot about her character. And this is like, I don't know which, like, I don't know how many texts they sent. It sounded like maybe 10 or 12. But this is near, like, you know, the point where they're like, okay, I kind of like you. But this whole phrase about her saying that we both need to control ourselves, she's saying that even she would text him during work, but she has to control herself not to, like, you know, ruin her job and stuff, which is so, that hit me home when I discovered that. It's little things like this and why I love Elise so much. And then this too, like, she never used the heart, like the heart emoji thing at the end of her sentence. But everyone else can use it, like, they use it pretty early. I'll let you have it. Yeah, she doesn't want, oh, sorry. I just had a message. Like, yeah. I don't know what she mean by that, but yeah, she will let me have it, apparently. Let me save. Alright. Fall over neck. Well, I get like 5 Discord messages. Oh, okay. Huh? A good place to see the stars? We got a pretty decent view from anywhere on the island, really. But why are you asking me? I figured you know. Well, I do love stargazing. And I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you know that about me. You are the boss after all. So this will be a good spot. I'll send it to your phone later. Does this sun interest in stargazing have something to do with work, or one of my favorite dates is the stargazing one? I grew to like it a little bit. I don't know, like, for everyone else, okay, I'm trying to think. Misaki's, Elise's, and non-enemies. I think they're the ones I like the most. No, it's for work. Alright, how could it be a date? I mean, you're the boss. So, what work is it for? I'd be happy to help if I can. Sorry, Misaki, it's for the other boss. Not my assistant. On the last day of the Venus Fest, when the best Venus gets chosen. Do you know who? Never mind, I was thinking out loud. So anyway, there won't be as many as in the meteor shower, but might be able to give a few spot. You might be able to spot a few shooting stars tonight. Okay, would it be fun to go to a spot with someone? Try to think of something to wish for. What? You believe stuff like that? I didn't expect that. What would my wish would be? I mean, I wasn't suggesting that you take me or anything. She's still doing that later in the game. It's crazy. Oh gosh, I remembered. I need to get back to work. Okay. Such a mood lifter. True. Misaki's above. How is Tamaki above 50%? That's interesting. Fiona is always going to be like the second option. So. Okay, sorry, my friends was chatting in Discord. Boss. What happened? It's nothing really, but I was wondering what you're up to. So I want to talk with you. So, can we just chat even if I don't have anything to say? I'll do it for you, Honoka. Thank you. Let's chat for hours and hours then. Boss? I didn't even talk to these people! Fiona. Yes, that's right. Boss. You can just say Fiona again. Yes, that's, am I to serve you with this chat? Reading you daily talking like this? We're so close to each other yet. I like us to be closer. Am I being selfish? Takes any time? Honestly, like, this was an interesting one. Hold on, wait, thank you so much. I'll say another chat request. Well, my love. Now, the thing was, I think when, No. I'm gonna be right here. So, I think how I interpreted like her coming to Island, she kind of liked how the boss was looking towards like the other Venuses meeting Misaki and Honoka, and like how he sparkled in his eyes, and she loved that that look that he gave to them, and she wants him to look at him. Sorry, she wants him to look at her like that, but I don't think it was like, oh, I actually like him like that. Unless I'm thinking like, unless I'm just putting my own headcanon to it. Yeah, so it's not like she actually had an attraction to him yet until she started like talking to him, and maybe she convinced herself that maybe I really do like the boss that way, because what she confesses, it's very different from what she's been saying from the game, especially the build up to it. So, I mean, like, that's probably just me putting my own headcanon to it. And, like, so it's like you're building her up to love you, but also she's building you up to love her, right? Rather just, other than just a one-sided thing. Boss, did you watch Fest? Yeah, so much energy. You came. Thank you, that makes me so happy. It's so strange. I wanted you there cheering me. I'm usually not like that. Maybe because it's you, boss? What do you mean by that? Ooh! I didn't say that. Oh, I chose the wrong one! I'm not sure about. I'll keep trying. So keep watching me. Okay, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong one. Oh, but okay, yeah, that was under 65%. Good evening, boss. I've been waiting like you guessed. It's just that I arrived early. This is my first stargazing. Actually, as it's just the two of us, not that I was excited to come or anything. I mean, I know it's just work. And she does that quite often. I don't know when she started doing that. She started doing that with, I think it's when she became a Venus that she started doing that. Because that whole day with Tamaki, you're just like, yeah, okay, if you're not going for Tamaki, right? You're just like, yeah, I think she's pretty fine. I think she's cute too. She's adorable, stuff like that. You're just gassing up that entire day, pretty much. And she does that constantly. Like, she says one thing, she's like, wait, I gotta stop myself. Look at least. I was wondering. Honestly, this is work. You should be looking at the stars, not me. Tell me, will you be wishing on any stars? She heads over heels. She's heads over heels now. I mean, I think she was honestly like in the time of the story. I think she was by the firework. No, I think she was by the rain event. But she doesn't want to admit it yet, or she's just confused on it. It's a secret. I see something you don't want to tell me. Well, take a picture. Oh, wow, I take a picture of her neck. I think that was the objective? Yeah, fall over neck. It's something you don't want to tell me. Knowing you, I imagine it's one of your mischievous ideas. That was a joke. I can be playful every now and then, no? She looks lovely at night. I agree. And she's also more playful now compared to before. Me, to be honest, I haven't given much thought. I don't mean to criticize people who believe in it, but I always thought superstitions as kind of irrational. It's fun to think about them. Oh, that's the interest. So, maybe wishes don't have to be rational. I rather like the idea. For example, how about a wish for you to become a good boss? For example, oh wait, I already thought that. I think I saw a shooting star across the sky right now. This is here. How about try out the telescope to spot some? Okay, yeah, to spot some. I have like a small computer tablet. I can see the chat. Boss. Elise. Let's find that star. It's strange. How of you makes me feel calmer. Thank you for everything, boss. I want to see you in person, Elise. You see me every day. I want to be this Elise. You're so insistent. Would you wait a moment? This is thanks for everything so far. It's about give and take after all. But it's a secret, just you and me, okay? Yeah, this is a very innocent moment. I love it so much. I'm always afraid I'm gonna fail this game, but if you just mash the... There you go. If you just mash it and just follow what she says, you'll be able to find it. I'm glad we saw one. I can't wait to GG, yeah. Oh, you did, huh? Maybe that wish just made me... You may just will come true then. Get a little closer and watch it together. I don't understand why they want you to take a picture of their neck. It's so weird. Make a wish. My wish. What did you wish for? Me? Oh, I'm... is it... neck? It's a bit random, yeah. Like I said, it's a secret, but... let's just say I'll make the same wish as yours, boss. So to be a millionaire? Thanks! Never early start, so don't be late. And don't forget to log these night hour shifts. Thanks for coming out to watch the stars with me tonight. It's actually a really moving experience. I guess the prismatic mirror shower will be more majestic and beautiful. But never mind that. Good night then. Yep, that's the end of the scene. I'm quite surprised the remote play, it's not that bad when it comes to quality. I'm so thankful. Until I get a better capture card. Nice blush. Oh, we need to put together a tourist guide about the viewing spot we visited yesterday for the mirror shower. Oh, you went stargazing with Elise last night? Yes, we had a perfect view from the spot you told me about, Misaki. Thank you. Lucky you. If I know, I'd love to go too. Unfortunately, Misaki, it's not an assistant work business. So that's how we all should go together. Thank you for helping. No need for thanks. Why wouldn't I as a fellow Venus? I told you it wasn't necessary. This is my job as the boss's assistant. Nonsense. Friends should help out each other. Friends? Yeah, you're right. I do like that she calls them friends, though. In that case, as more friends, should we help out? Oh, boss, you shouldn't help out the most, no. Sorry, I was busy. Especially with the festival almost over now, it's crazy. But I'm sure he doesn't worry at all. His fantastic assistant there is to help. Should we go to more comfortable to chat? What do you say, you two? There's what you want to talk about. She went back to what she was talking about before. Trying to steer away from that. Only because you're shy. Oh really? I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Obviously you couldn't have known. Must say I didn't notice at all.
そうかな。
Really then? Maybe I changed a bit.
じゃあ
Shy Misaki.
少しは
She's always
変われ
shy.
てるのかな。
変われてる？
私ヴィーナスにはずっと憧れてたけど、
I've
と
always
て
been
も
shy at
恥ず
heart.
かしがり屋で、そんな自分を変え
I
たか
want
っ
to
た
change
か
that
ら、
about myself.
だからオーナ
I'm
ー
really
には
grateful
感
to
謝
you,
してるんで
boss,
す。
for helping me do
ヴィー
that
ナスにして
by
くれ
making me a
て。
Venus. I'm terrible at taking compliments.
仕返しだよ。
Just get you back.
なんな
Maybe
ら
I'll feed
も
you
っ
some
と
more
褒めてあげよ
compliments.
っか。
That's what
二人は
Misaki
少
wouldn't
し
have
似
said
ているの
earlier.
かもしれませんね。
Perhaps the two of you are more alike than
そ
you
うかな。
realize. I guess. Maybe.
そういえばエリーゼさん
What
は
made
ど
you
うして
become a Venus?
ヴィーナスになってくれたんですか。
私ですか？
Me, well.
そうですね。私に足りないものに気
Unless
づけ
I'm
て
lacking something, I felt
そ
that
れを
becoming a
学べ
Venus might
そう
help
だ
me
か
learn what
ら
that
でしょう
is.
か。
足りないも
Lacking something.
の。エリー
You're
ゼさ
so
ん
knowledgeable
っ
and
て何でも
capable.
知ってるしできそうだけど。
そうでもあ
I
り
won't
ませ
say
ん。
that. I'm sure the boss is
オー
far
ナ
more
ーの方
knowledgeable than
が
me.
よほど多くのことを知っているかと。
Well, I'm a fantastic
もう
boss after all.
オーナー
Please, boss.
こういう何気ない
Take
会話も
conversa-
その
casual
一つです。
conversation like this.
こ
Not my
の島
strong
に来
suit.
て
Truth is,
Venus
I learned a
に誘われ
great
て
deal since arriving
い
on
ろ
this
いろな
island
ことを
and becoming a
学びまし
Venus.
た。オーナーには
And for the experience, I have to thank you, boss.
うーんじゃあ
Well,
私
then
と
you're
同
the
じ
same boat as me.
だね。じゃあそろそろ休憩は終わりにしよっか。
そうですね。ではこれで許してあげましょうか。
Sorry, I had a message.
そうだね。
Okay. Episode 2. It took forever since the first episode to get here. Yeah, I think episode 3 happens with
あ
Prism
の
Day.
オーナ
On
ー、
boss, good evening.
そのこんばんは。
You see, my affection is way too high, so this doesn't make sense, like, story-wise. I think this would happen before that talk with Misaki, but they did it after for some reason. Can I help you?
Yeah.
Help with anything?
用事という
No,
ほど
there's
のこと
nothing
で
in
は
particular I needed to
な
see
いの
you
です
about.
か。
Actually, I guess it does make sense because they just talked about that she was lacking something. So I guess it makes sense. Actually, I want to go through this. You to go through this assessment.
わかりました。それ
I
で
see.
した
In
ら
that case,
もう夜も遅い
it's
です
getting
が
quite late. Are you
体は
feeling
大丈
alright?
夫ですか。
Oh, I
確か
see.
に
I can't remember.
課
This
題を終わら
yeah.
せることは大
Of
切
course,
で
it's
すが、
important that you complete the
まだ
task, but
次の指導までは
your next
日も
session
ありま
isn't
す。
for a few days. It's just fun hanging out together.
オーナ
Boss, what is it with
楽しい
you
と
and
は
fun anyway?
ー、何なのでしょうか。仕事とは
Work should be
真面目
taken
に最
seriously,
善を尽くすも
where
の。
you strive to do your best.
楽
Wanting
しい
to
と
live
い
for
う気持ち
fun,
は
one to have fun
緩
tends
み
to
の
lead to
表れ。
slacking off.
今までずっと
That's what I always
そう
felt
思
up
っ
to
てい
now.
ました。
That is.
あなたと共に働くまでは、あなたは楽しんで仕
The
事を
way
し
you
て
have
い
fun while
る。
working was so foreign
私
to
と
me.
違っ
I always
て
thought it was simply turning
そ
work
れは
into
単に
playtime.
仕事を遊びと捉えているからだと思っていましたが、あなたはむしろ
But in your case,
楽しむ
having
こと
fun
でこ
actually
そ
motivates you
仕
to work
事を頑
harder.
張ることができている。
Yes,
そんなあな
Elise.
たを見ていたら
When I saw that happen with
ど
you,
うすればい
I
い
didn't
の
know
か
how to deal with it.
わからなくなってしまいました。オーナー、
Boss, I
お願いがあ
need
り
you
ま
to
す。
do me a favor.
楽しむとはどう
Could
い
you
うこ
please
とな
teach
の
me what
か
it means to have fun?
私に教えてもらえないでしょうか。今の私は
I'm currently
心から
unable to
楽しむ
experience
ことが
true
できていない。
fun from the heart. I feel like I
与え
haven't
ら
been
れた
able to
責務
fulfill
を
the duty
果
I've
た
been
せてい
given.
ないと感じますし、それに
And
知り
also,
たい
I
のです。
want to know how it feels.
楽しむことで
I want to know whether or
そ
not
の
having fun makes
あ
me
なたの
feel
よう
more
に
alive or
生き生き
motivates
と
me to
頑張れ
work
るのか
harder
どうかを
like it does for
指
you.
導することが役
My
割で
role
ある
here
私
is to
が
coach you, so
教え
it
ても
might
らおう
sound
な
odd
ど
for
お
you to
かしいか
teach
も
me,
しれま
but
せんが、
it's a give and take, right?
そ
That's
うで
right.
すね。
We could look at it like that.
そういうことであれば先に課題を。
Oh yes, the
そうで
task.
したね。
Let's continue then,
で
shall
は
we?
続けましょうか。
It gets better with F3. with the conclusion, and it rounds it all off. At least to me, that was a nice ep. It was. But the thing is, I think compared to all the other, like all the other girls have at least a scene where they wear an outfit. I think Elise doesn't, which is so funny. Have you seen the special ending? I haven't watched it. I know what it entails though, but I have not. That'll probably be the last thing I do for the platinum. The green flasher. Clear skies until the evening. Oh, for a minute I thought for a minute I thought there was no audio play for her. Oh, boss. Sorry, I didn't notice you. You should have said something. It was a real feast for the eyes. Oh, come on, don't be such a creep. One moment. Okay, I'm back. If you give me a moment, I gotta make coffee for my mom. This dialogue choice puzzled me, not gonna lie. Yeah, it did the first time for me too. Like, I'm like, huh? They both sound weird. But yeah, give me a moment to make my mom's coffee. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back.
あ、何してたの？
So what are you up
今日
to?
はお休みのはず
So
だ
you
け
had a
ど。
day off today. There's nothing else to do.
それでお仕
Oh,
事を
so
してたの？
you've been working?
大事なフェスの前で
I know
張
how
り切る
important
気
the
持ちは
festival is
わか
to
るけ
you,
ど、
but you need rest.
ちゃんと
Can't have
休
you
まなきゃ
kneeling
ダ
over
メだ
from
よ。
exhaustion.
オーナーに倒れられても困るし。あ、そうだ。
Here's the
今日
idea.
は外もいい天気みたいだし。
The rest will be nice
せっ
today.
かくなら
It's perfect for
誰
inviting
か誘っ
someone
て
to enjoy the view,
一緒
right?
に景色でも見てきたら？
What are you planning on me?
私
I
も
was thinking about heading
夕
out
方に
later
は
this
外行
evening.
こうかな。実は噂に
Heard this
聞
rumor
いたんだけど、
about an unusual
この
sight
島で
that's
珍
visible from
し
an
い景
island.
色が見れるらしいんだ。グリーンフラッシュって言うんだ
It's
け
called a
ど、
green flash.
夕日が沈む時に緑色に
Just as the sun
輝
is
いて見
setting,
える
it
ことが
briefly
あって、
briefly glows green.
それを見た人は幸せになれるんだ
It's
って
supposed to bring happiness to anyone who sees it. Want to capture it as a photo?
だよね。もしかしたら写真を見た
Who
人も
knows?
幸
Maybe
せ
you
に
can
な
find
れ
happiness
る
just
か
by
もし
looking
れ
at
な
the
いし。
photo.
まあ
But it's pretty
め
rare,
っ
I
た
think.
にないらしい
I
け
haven't
ど
managed to see
ね。
it yet.
私も今まで見たことないし。でも今日は空
But
気
the
が
air is
澄
so
んでる
clear
から
today, so I
お
figured
散歩したら
a
気
walk
持ちいい
might
か
be
な。
nice anyway.
じゃ私は行くから。
Right.
オ
I better
ー
get
ナーも
going.
その仕事終わったら
Remember, you
ちゃんと
get
休
some
んで
rest
よ。
once you're done with work.
また後で。
See you later. Does a green flash exist? IRL? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Probably. I never even heard of it, so
オーナー、本日はお誘いありがとうございます。
thank you for the invitation today, boss. I made this an emote, which is so funny. I like it a lot.
それにしても驚きました。
Although it did surprise me, I never
まさかあ
expect
なたから
he
デー
asked
ト
me out
の
on
お
a
誘いをいた
date.
だくだなんて。
If you ask why, it's so funny.
あなたとはあの
Given
よ
the
うな
nature
出
of
会
our
い方
first
でした
encounter,
から
I thought you might see me as less favorable
他の
than
ヴィ
the
ーナス
other
と比べる
Venuses.
と私を苦手としているのではと。すみません。
Sorry, I sound like a
これは
whiny
甘い
child.
ですね。
Please forget I said
忘れて
anything.
ください。
Teacup
それで
emojis. Yeah, I
本
know.
日はどのように過ごす予
How
定
you
なのでしょ
explain?
うか。
How do you plan on us spending the rest of the day together? Now, before it's so funny that she said you might see me as less favorable, or favorably than the other Venuses, because she was self-conscious of herself and compare herself to the other Venuses, which is so funny. Well, not funny, but I think it's like kind of cute in a way that she kind of cared about the
仕
boss's
事以
opinion.
外は特に
Well, besides work, I do very
強いて言え
little.
ば
If anything,
資格の
I
勉
suppose
強
I
をしてい
focus
るくらい
on
です。
studying for additional qualifications.
ですが、
But ever since
あなた
becoming
の
one of
ヴィ
your
ーナスになって
Venuses,
からは、随
I
分
found myself
とい
doing
ろ
all
いろな
sorts
こ
of
とに
things.
付き合わされている気がしますね。
All the
なので
Venuses are mine. Hello,
今日
welcome,
も楽し
welcome.
みにしていますよ、オーナー。
I really look forward to see what you have in store today, boss. Love is
夕日が
all
綺麗です
I
ね。
need. I like this song too,
明日からはまたフェスの練習ですか
but
ら、
I'll be getting back on
も
track
うじき
soon.
帰らなければならないのですが。
Okay, wait. You want to
そ
say?
うですね。
Yes, you can say that.
せっかくですから、
Since
夕
it's
日が
been a
沈むまでは、二人
such
で
a
過ごし
lovely
ましょ
day,
う
why
か。
don't we watch the sunsets together now?
オーナー、見てくだ
Boss, look at
さい。
that. The first time I saw this, I'm like, huh? I don't see anything. It's a green
グ
flash.
リーンフラッシュ。
A green flash.
話だけは
Yes,
聞いたこと
I'm
があ
sure
り
I've
ま
heard
す。
that term. Hold on. I have to get the. Wait. It's only a 2 though,
グリーンフラッシ
but
ュ。
it's fine.
話だけは聞いたこと
I'm
があり
sure I've heard
ま
that
す。
term.
かし
But
私
I've
も見
certainly
るのは
never
初
seen
め
one
てです
before. Tell the rumor.
見た人は幸せになれる
Seeing it brings happiness. That's an awfully vague superstition.
でも
But
慣れる
still,
と
I hope
い
it's
いです
true.
ねそろそろ帰りましょうか
Fab photo.
と
Yeah, there's not a lot of photo opportunities
あ
in
なた
this
にはお礼を
episode.
言わなければなりませんね
But first, I'm gonna express my gratitude.
今日は一日
Boss,
楽し
today
か
was
った
truly
わ
wonderful. If only
この
we
よう
could
な
keep
日々が
having
ず
days
っと
like this
続けばよ
forever.
いと考えてしまうくらいに
Oh, what is happening?
オーナー
I brought the camera for 1 second.
楽しかったわこのような日々がずっと続けばよいと考えてしまうオーナ
Well,
ー
it's already too late
今日
now.
は一
Boss,
日
today was truly
楽しか
wonderful.
った
If
わ
only we keep having days like this
この
forever.
よう
Okay,
な
yeah.
日々
Well, I
が
was
ずっ
trying
と
to
続け
say
ばよいと
her facial expression looks very sad,
ですからまた誘っ
which
て
is
いた
why I
だ
look
けるのを
forward to your next
お
invitation.
待ちしております
I know the other girls, like, they kind of say the same thing. Could be me, just my bias. But she really wants you to ask her out. Glitch in the Matrix, I know.
あれオーナーくん
Oh, yeah, this one too. I forgot about this for a sec.
オーナーこの時間に外
Boss
出ですか
going out at this hour? Okay. Elise?
まさか今日の
Oh dear, did you forget something?
Sono-
Where we spent the
立
evening?
ち寄り先に忘れ物でもふー
Oh, so you
二人
two
でお
went
出
out
かけして
together,
たん
didn't
だ
you? I have to admit, the sunset
夕
was
日が
pretty
とって
amazing.
も綺麗だったわよね
I need to go shopping.
こんな時間から
At this time of night?
うん
Very
なん
suspicious.
か怪しいな夜間の外出であれば
If you're off
一応行
Gallivant,
き
at
先を
least tell me where.
連絡
I
がある
might
かも
need
し
to
れませんの
contact
で
you. I don't know why she would need to contact me though. If I'm just going somewhere, I'm an adult. It's so like this made it seem like she was very needy. Like this whole conversation, it's so funny.
ついてっちゃおうかな
Maybe I should keep it
では
company.
私も
In
どう
that
か
case, I might also. I need to go alone.
なんて
Relax, I was
分
only
かってるわ
joking.
エリーゼさん明日
Hey,
は何
Elise.
の日だったっけ
What's tomorrow again?
プリズムデーフェスの最
Prison
終
Day,
日
the
ですが
last day of the festival.
それが
Why? Any
何か
particular reason?
美咲ち
I
ゃん
was
から
thinking
聞
about
いた
something
わ
Misaki said.
プリズムのブレスレット
What was it again?
だっけ
A Stardust bracelet?
そういえば
Oh, of
明日は
course.
プリズム流星群の日でもあり
Tomorrow
ま
is
す
also
ね
the prismatic meteor shower happens.
エリーゼさんも
Oh,
知っ
that
て
was on
る
your
んだ
radar, is it?
ちょっと
I
意
didn't
外か
expect it
も
would.
ええ
Oh, yes, this is a draw for
この島の
tourists
観
on the
光に関わる
island,
ことですので
after all.
それに
And I have a
プ
personal
ライベートと
interest
して
in
も
it too.
少し興味は
Well,
そうですね
that's right. By
あなたの
personal interest, I
プライベートの
mean you.
こと
That's crazy. That's so crazy to say.
見逃して
Well,
あ
I'll
げる
pretend I didn't hear that.
今度
But
付き合
only
って
if
く
I
れ
get
たら
some personal attention attention soon. Head to the store, buy the Stardust bracelet before it closes. Is there a Stardust bracelet in a gacha? No. You could get a promise ring. that's the most you're getting. But the promise ring, you have to do a paid gacha on her birthday banner and redeem like the points for the promise ring. Well, that's the most you're getting. So that's kind of like a pseudo wedding ring, or wait till they have a TC. Which, if they give, that's gonna be another banner my wall is gonna die in. If they release a Elise TC, it's over for me. I'm gonna get it for Nanami. Nanami will probably be first, I feel. And then Elise will be after. Pardon me.
おはようございます
Good morning,
オーナー
boss. Did you sleep
よ
well?
く眠れましたか
Did you sleep well?
問題ありません
Yes, perfectly.
お気
Thank
遣
you
い
for
ありがとう
asking.
ございます本日は重要な
There's a
判断
very
が必要
important
とされる日
decision
です
to be made today.
体調は万全に
It's imperative to come at it with a clear, well-rested head. What does Misaki do in this
事務
moment?
局からの連絡事項があ
You
るので
lumbered with me today,
本
I'm
日は
afraid.
私が
I have some notices to relay from the
Misaki-sanは
office.
フェスの
Misaki is
準備
busy
に行ってい
preparing
ま
for the
す
festival.
本日はフェスの最終
Today
日
is the
と
final
なり
day
ま
of the current Venus
すこ
Fest.
こまでのフェスの成績についてです
I don't want to hear about it. Yeah, I'll have to do a specific playthrough to get all the fans to get this one. One playthrough, Surpriseful of Nanami, I got to this one, but I'll always get this
あま
one.
り良い成績とは言え
These
ま
aren't
せん
looking very good, to be honest.
来期につなげるためにも
At least try to
最後
finish
くらい
strong
はしっ
and
かりと
set
締めくくりましょう
ourselves up better for our next
次の
season.
フェスの準備はもう始ま
Preparations
ってい
on the
ます
way for the next festival.
最後だからといって
Don't lose
気を抜
focus
か
now
ないよう
because
に
we're close to the finish line.
それともう一つ
I guess there's one more thing.
以前にお伝
I never
えし
got
て
the
いまし
first
たが
option.
本日
Really?
ヴィーナス・オブ・
Huh.
ヴィーナス
Even though you platinumed the game.
こ
That's
の
crazy.
島のトップヴィーナスを選出す
Says
る
that
日
you
で
must
す
select the Venus of Venuses.
選
In
ばれ
other
た
words,
ヴィ
the
ーナ
top
ス
Venus.
は表彰さ
The
れるだ
chosen
けで
Venus will
な
not
く
only receive an
次
award,
回以降の
but
フェスでも
be properly featured in
大きく取り上げら
future
れます
festivals.
ヴィーナス本人だけでなく
So it's an
あ
important
なたにとって
decision as
も
much as
重要な決断となります
wait. It's a very important decision as much for you as for the lucky Venus. Will only receive a reward, but also properly featured in future. What would that mean?
いい加減
If there
な気
wasn't
持ちで
two,
選
does
ば
that
ない
mean you
と
get to
お
continue
願いしま
from?
す
Imagine if they made two and they're like, hey, you chose a Venus of Venus in this game and they're in the next game and the others aren't. But that one girl you chose continues. But I highly doubt it. I highly
そう
doubt
で
it.
すね選出の締
That would be
め
like
切
an
りまで
insane
まだ
thing
時
to
間
do
があり
though.
ますので
There's still time
少し考える
to the
時間を
deadline,
取
so
りま
take
し
the
ょう
opportunity to consider your
では
choice.
私は
Now,
席を
if you
外しま
excuse
す
me, won't give me any advice.
決めるのはオー
This
ナーの仕
decision
事で
is
す
to be taken by the boss
予断を
alone.
挟むわけにはいき
I
ません
can't offer an opinion on the
それに
matter.
私もヴィーナスですね
Because I'm a Venus myself. We could hope. I know. Who I'd choose Naive Fiona. 30,000 fans. Okay. We can only hope for a Prism 2 one day.
失礼します
Pardon me. Come in.
お呼びですか
You wanted to see me about something?
と言っても
I mean, I believe I know what this is about.
一応
But
確
still,
認させて
I
い
won't
ただ
like
い
to
てよ
jump
ろ
to
しいですか
conclusions. I also at the point I need to
あ
tell
な
you.
たなりに気を使
You'd
わ
be
れ
very
ているの
considerate,
で
I
しょう
suppose, in
が
your own way.
ふざけた言い回し
But
で
honestly, this isn't the
ご
right
ま
way
か
to
そ
go
うとし
about
ても
it.
無駄ですよ
I want you to become the Venus of Venuses.
理由を聞かせていただいて
I
も
like to understand your reasoning.
他にふさわしい
I
ヴ
thought
ィ
I'm
ー
sure
ナス
there
が
are
いると
other
思うのですが
much more deserving Venuses.
いえ私以外なら
Really,
あなたで
anyone
も
but me. That's why I'm paying
私は意
anyway.
見しないでしょうなぜ私なの
So
で
why
すか
me? Why ask why?
正当な評価がなければ
If you haven't made a fair assessment, then I'm afraid I can't accept it. So, the interesting thing is, like, what I did is what everyone. The one when I the first playthrough with Nanami, I legit did not know what to say because remember, I didn't know who Nanami was, so I didn't know what to say, and I felt really bad because I said bad options or like neutral options. But also the choices were weird. But even still, like all the knowledge that I had before, after, I still looked at the choices and I'm like, these still don't make any sense. How popular would be next year? Follow my intuition if I can remember. You're very charming as a person. And the fans will love you. So I want you to take it.
オーナー
Me neither. I can't think of anyone else.
わかりました
Bro, then.
正当な評価である
I have to concede that you made a fair assessment. Being evaluated by you for work feels quite strange, actually, but thank you.
ありがとう。
Okay, I'll announce this to everyone.
ええ、準備はで
Yes,
きています。
okay, I'm ready. Be proud.
自信はありませ
Actually, I'm
ん。
not feeling very confident at all.
他のヴィーナスの皆さ
I
ん
can't
が
imagine what the other
どう思う
Venuses will
か。
think.
あなたこそ自信
So I
を持っ
hope
て
you
く
be able to
ださい。
show them you have confidence in your
私は
decision.
あなた
I'm
が
not
選
trusting
ば
your
れたヴィ
judgment
ーナスですの
completely,
で信じていますよ。
but I do believe you, boss. So what I have to say is, I'm trying to think. I wanted to say something. What is it?
オーナー、
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, man, I forgot. God
こ
damn
ち
it.
らにいたのですね。
Maybe I'll remember in a
お
bit.
待たせしま
Or
し
when
た。
I like talk about it.
皆さんから祝福していただいていた
And
の
also
で、
been congratulating me on
ヴィー
becoming
ナス
the
オブヴィ
Venus
ー
of
ナスになれ
Venuses.
たことを正直
I was a little
少し意外
surprised
で
to
し
be
た。
honest
私のために
that they'd be happy for me.
あんな
I
に
mean,
喜んでくれるなど、オーナーの
it's all
あな
thanks
た
to you,
のおかげ
boss.
です。
Really, I never felt
こんな
happiness like this before.
幸せな気持ちになれるなんて。すみません。
Sorry,
私
listen to
の
me
ことばか
just
り。
talking about myself.
あなたはここで何を？
What are you doing here?
みんなパー
The
ティ
others
ーを
are
始め
already
て
at
い
the
ますよ。
party. I'll say about something.
何か
Is there a problem?
問題でも？
Play the menu music here. They play the menu music? True. About the fest? No. Something about you, Elise.
私の
What about?
何を？もう
Please don't tease me.
からかわないで。
I'm not used to that kind of
そう
thing.
いうのは慣れていなくて。でも
But
もし
if you're being
本当なら
serious, then go on, please.
嬉しいです。なぜあ
Why are you
な
looking
た
so
が赤くなる
flushed?
のですか？
I don't know if this. I think that happened to the other girls too. That the boss blush. If you say that,
皆さんのところに戻らな
I
いか。
can't really remember. Better get back to the part now. Just call me if you need anything.
私ならいつでも
I'm always here for you.
その
She really is so
待って
nice in the
ま
last
すの
chapters.
で
Yeah, and like she. Here we go. I can finally talk about it. I can finally talk about recording. Haha! I'm not recording it. I'm streaming it.
オーナー、
Boss, if it's okay, do you think we
この後
could maybe
少し
spend some time together
ご
after
一緒
this?
しませんか？ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much.
では
Let's get going then, shall
行
we?
きましょうか。まずは
First of
最
all,
後ま
commend
で
you
お
on
疲
making
れ
it
様
to
で
the
した。
end. Thanks for the
それ
coaching.
が私の仕事ですし、
That's our job after
それ
all.
にお礼
And
を
I'm the
言う
one
の
who
は
should be thanking you.
私の
Honestly, this right after her becoming the Venus of Venuses kind of makes it feel like it's supposed to happen. But everyone's chapter 3 happens here, I think.
以前
So it's not just her. But it just feels like it's supposed to happen.
オーナーに任じられ
Wait. As I mentioned before, I was formally working as the boss myself. Be the
島
point
の
as the
責任
boss,
者として
I poured as
で
much
きる
effort as
限
I
りの
could
努
to
力
that
はした
island.
つもりでした。事実、事務仕
I was
事の
very
ようなこ
efficient
と
at
は効率
office
よく
work
回っ
and
てい
things
ま
like
した。
that, but still.
しかしながら、島のヴィーナスを
I was
輝
unable
か
to
せる
make
と
the
いう
Venuses on the
本
island
来の
shine.
目的が果た
So they
せず、
chose someone else to take my
オ
place.
ーナーは別の方に交代することになりました。辞めるとき、
When I was on my way out,
声をかけ
one
ら
of
れ
the
たんです。
Venuses asked me,
オーナー、
Boss,
楽しかっ
did you
た
have fun?
と、それに私は答
I
える
was
ことが
unable to
でき
answer
ず
a、question,
ずっ
and that was
と
really tugging at my
心
heart.
のどこかで引っかかっていて、今なら
But
な
now,
ぜうまくい
I
かなかった
understand why
の
it
か
didn't work out.
わかる気がし
I
ま
was
す。
too stiff, too formal.
私が肩肘を張りすぎていたのでしょう。楽しむことを知らないオー
As
ナ
boss,
ー、
I don't know how to have
その
fun.
硬さが
made
島のみ
everyone
んな
on
を
the
萎縮
island
させて
wither.
しまっていた。そこに気づけたのは
I only realized this
あな
because
た
of
の
you.
おかげ
So thank you.
だからありがと
Is
う。
Prism canon to the gacha? No, it's a completely separate universe. So we have what? We have DOA 6 and the gacha, right? They're in the same timeline. Prism is like in another timeline. So like, just imagine like, I think DOA 6 happened, but it's a branch that happens separate from the gacha game. So that's what Prism is.
難しいもの
Being
で
a
すね。
boss isn't easy, is it?
だからこそ
Which is why I respect you for carrying on your duties while managing to enjoy so much
あ
of
な
it
たを
and
尊敬していて、それで
oh my gosh, I said a little too much.
少し喋りすぎてしまいました。いえ、
No, no,
特に
it's really
大事
not
なこ
that
とでは
important.
ありませんから。
Alternate universe, yeah. You really changed?
私がですか？
I changed?
もう
I wonder
一
whose
体
fault
誰
that
のせい
is.
かしら。
Like this one? I didn't take any photos, yeah. There's not much photo opportunities. I have to say, when you wearing a bracelet for all of them, they passively get like a decent amount of affection by themselves. But that chapter 3, I think I like both the gacha game and wait. Oh, it's just let me save. But I guess I'll talk about it after I finish you know, the last chapter. And we're here, ladies and gentlemen. The final chapter of the game. Cute little giggle there. I know. She's comfortable now.
Owner,
Boss, do you have a moment? It's a personal matter. Would you like to watch the meteor shower with me? I was thinking that with you, it would be, well, fun. What do you think? Fine, I'll be waiting then. The finale. It's funny in the museum, if you got all of theirs, it would just be like 6 calls back to back to back. And the thing is, what's interesting about it, it calls in the order of which girls you have unlocked. So for me, it was like, I think Elise, Nanami, Fiona. No, I think it was Elise, Fiona. Right at Fiona second. I did Elise, it was Elise, Fiona, Nanami, Tamaki, Honoka, then Misaki. It goes in the order of which girls you completed first, which is so funny. In the museum, if you go for the scene of them talking. Alright, YouTube, don't copyright strike me, okay? You came, boss. What a pleasure. Did you wait? No, it's fine. I'll call late. I know. Why did you invite me? Oh, well, I didn't particularly think it through, to be honest. I just want to watch the mirror shower with you, and well... Anyway, there's an excellent viewing spot over there. We can pick this up again later. When you asked why, she said, I don't know, I just did it. It's so funny to me. Over there, over here, boss. There's a wonderful, undestructive view. Very pretty, isn't it? The music. Mm-hmm. So we're supposed to be enjoying the stars. Though, I was rather enjoying looking at you too. Both guilty as charged.
オーナー、
So boss, time for us to make our wishes.
お願い事をしませんか？
The music. What will you wish
それ
for?
は
Oh well,
プライベ
that's
ー
rather
ト
personal.
ですので。でも
But
あなたに
I
な
can tell
ら
you, of course, after I made it, that is.
あ
And
な
what
た
about you,
は
boss?
何を？
After you make the wishes.
はい、そうですね。
Quite right, too.
では私も
I'll do the same.
後で。ではお願いを。
So, shall we make our wishes now? Between our
オー
smiles.
ナー、
I can't sing. Boss?
私のお願いについてですが、
I'd like to tell you now what I wish for.
ずっと
I wish that the Silvers could be together for always.
あなたは私が
Because
知
when
ら
I'm
な
with
い
you,
いろ
I
いろ
learn
な
so
ことを
much
教
about
えて
life
くれ
I
るから
never knew.
いえ、
Actually, no.
そうじゃないわね。
That's not quite right, isn't it?
あなたといると
The truth is, it's because when I'm with you, I have fun.
だから
So, it's my earnest wish to be with you
ず
forever.
っとあなたと一緒にいたいわ。ごめんなさい。
Sorry. I know it's a
私の
selfish
勝
thing
手
to
なお
ask.
願いだから。
This bracelet. Aw. Exactly. Isn't this from that story?
あなたも同じように
Then
思ってく
you
れ
feel
て
the
いた
same
の
as I
ね。
do?
嬉しい。
Oh, I'm so happy, boss.
大
And
切に
this,
する
I'll
わ。
cherish it always.
見て、
Look there.
Kire.
Beautiful.
オーナー、
I'm so glad I met you.
あなたと出会ってよかった。こんな
I
素
never
敵
know
な気持ちを
joy
知る
like
ことがで
this
きたか
otherwise.
ら。私、
I never knew how
あ
it
なたの
feels
ことが
to love someone.
好きなのね。
I'm so in love since the day you got me paralyzed. You're shaking my earth like little butterfly. I'm right on your
Recording
side if we
resumed.
dead or alive. Forever I need you the most.
I'll wait to chat until the ending sequence, and then I will just go to the museum or something and talk. This song had me ugly crying the night I completed the game. Cute tears, I know. I'm like, this song had me ugly crying. I don't know if you've seen the short that had someone romancing Nanami, and then the reaction was just, I don't know who it was some guy like tearing up. I'm like, exactly. But I really like the song. At first when I was listening to it, it was a very sad song, but I don't think the song is really sad. I think until I listen to it again. I know. I feel teary-eyed right now. But I'm done ugly crying. Like when I first got the game, I cried like multiple times. But this song is in a perspective from the boss, I want to say. That was me. I see. Oh, wait, you made? Oh yeah, you did make that. That was such a good short you made. But I will say, like, this song, I think it's in the perspective of the boss that he's saying, "Oh, I never thought I'd ever find someone like you," which is interesting because I thought it was always from the girl's perspective, but listening to it over and over, it's from the boss's perspective. And this song is actually the sad one. It took me several months to listen to it to understand the lyrics. Like, I think it's from the perspective of some random other guy, because like the island is supposed to have people on it, right? I'm assuming like it's just me doing a dumb headcanon, but like in this version of Prism, there are other guys on the island that does talk to each of the other girls, but they don't get with them. Or maybe they was close to, but they don't get her. And then they see them with the boss. And they're like, God damn it, I fucked it up. They don't even play the whole song. The song is kind of sad though. But that's just my own dumb headcanon. Boss, are you awake? Makes sense. I know. I'm weird about this game. Good morning. I'm sure I don't need to remind you why I'm here, do I? I'm sorry. It's because it happened. Yeah. Today's my pleasure, not business. If you're too tired, I won't kick the fuss. This right here, I took a picture of her doing this with the what dress was it? It's basically the dress the boss gives her, and her hair down. It's still my wallpaper to this day. I've never removed it. Like, it's such a good innocent picture. I'll get ready. In that case, I'll give you one to get ready. Today's our big day after all. Sorry to keep you waiting. You're fine. We aren't actually scheduled to meet just yet anyway. What happened? You did on purpose, didn't you? What am I going to do with you? Alright then, let's get going. I have a feeling that this day is going to be a lot of fun. There's no pictures. D. Oh, okay. I thought I didn't get 120. I'm gonna say what? That's the 7th playthrough, guys. She got 7 bracelets. While Misaki just got her first one. That's the these are the whoa. Where'd these come from? Anyway, let me save. Okay. Now let me go to museum. Cause I'm not done streaming yet. I one in the chat. Good game, yeah. I really enjoyed it. I always wanted to play this game. Let me go to museum. Because I could go to the episodes that way. Wait, no, her hair is normal. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Okay. I don't know where I want to start. Like talking about it or like my feelings. Well, I mean feelings, I mean like how they structured, I guess like the game overall. I feel like the game did a very good job trying to structure like like all the characters. Because at a certain point, like when it gets to after chapter 12, you can just choose whatever girl you want to like go towards, I guess. I will say I wish the game was longer rather than just like how many dates you get? You get 1, 2, 3, 4. You only get 4 dates rather than like you could technically get a date with Fiona here, Misaki, or Nanami. That's Nanami's ep, that's Fiona's ep. You can choose one of them. And you can choose either Misaki or Honoka here. But I don't know. I just feel like it's not very equal when it comes to that. And then after this is like, okay, you just choose one. But I don't know. That's just me. I wish there was more. Like, I kind of wish they had one with the splashing. You get at least 5 dates. At least 5 plus date would be good. Yeah, like, I don't know what specifically they will do. I'm not saying these are bad. I think the green flash is very short. The stargazing one, it's kind of short. I think these two are pretty fine when it comes to like length. And this isn't really a date. That's just kind of the story. And then you get this, and then that's it. Like, I don't know. I wish you could have gotten like more dates after chapter 12. When it comes to like, I guess like how they characterize the characters. Like again, I've never seen all of Misaki's chapters, or yeah, I've seen everyone else's but Misaki's. I think Misaki's was pretty okay. When it comes to like, I guess her wanting to break out of her shell, which is fine. Wait, nothing I wanted to do. I know I'm just moving around and just yapping, but I kind of want to get this stuff out. So maybe I won't have to make the video. I could just edit me talking about this. But I guess I can... What specifically did I want to say? I wanted to say that how Elise comes from like chapter 8 all the way to the end. Like, I think a lot of people agree that she had like the most development. Misaki's route is amazing. You bond with her the most. Yeah, you do bond with her the most because she's been there since day 1. But I also wanted to say that with Elise is kind of interesting because you're kind of forced to be with her by the story because she's technically your boss since chapter 18 until she becomes a Venus. Then like it's like a mutual sort of thing because she still technically is your boss, but she's also a Venus. But Misaki's been there since day 1, so you do have a longer bond with her than Elise. But I think like the boss having to like try to like help Elise in a way that she can understand why he does the things he does. Because like, let's be honest, the boss is supposed to be us, but the boss as his own character in this game, I mean, he did stand up for the island, I guess in chapter 10. Even when he thought he couldn't save the island, whoever you choose and the girls help you, so. But when it comes to, I guess, like, oh, what I was saying before, I think a lot of people, or even in the Discord, agree that Elise had the best, like, the stronger development of like most of the girls in this game. I don't know if that's true against Misaki though, but even I could personally feel that she changed throughout the game. Now Misaki, when it comes to her voice throughout the game, I think it kind of stays the same until like these 2 chapters. Definitely best character art, yeah. But like with Elise, it could just be me being hyper fixated on like how she sounds. but it changes throughout the game. Like the octave of when she talks to you and the other Venuses changes. Like from these chapters, she's very stern. Even when she starts to break the ice a little bit, she's still very stern. After this, she lowers down her octave a bit. And then it just keeps going lower and softer until like the very end. And that's just something I noticed, right? But her development, it's pretty obvious that, you know, she was the owner of an island, just like the boss, which is similar to you, by the way. But she's like the opposite side of you. Like you, as the game describes, you're just like an average guy, sort of, and like you became the boss, and you're trying to run this island. You have no clue what you're doing. You're just trying your best, right? And like the other Venuses are trying to help you as well because you don't know what you're doing. And Elise, like, she knows what she's doing because she's worked really hard. She has more qualifications than you. And just stuff like that. She's like the opposite side of the coin, right? But you, since you're like more down to earth and you understand like what it means to have fun, Elise just couldn't comprehend that. And that's why like all the Venuses on her island, I don't think they hated her. Because if they did, she would have been fired. But they just didn't have a lot of fun in what she said that they withered. I don't necessarily know who these other Venuses were on her island when she said that. But she got really defeated from that because she lost her island, all that she worked towards. She thought, I did the best I can. How did I get fired? And then she comes to you and you're, you know, part of this island, even though you don't have the right qualifications or achievements, as she was saying it, and it was still faltering. I guess like in the back of her mind, maybe that she didn't want the island to fall. After, I think it was after, it was definitely after this chapter, right? No, it was after this chapter. That she didn't want the island to like fall apart because, you know, because of you like not doing your job or anything. Because she could see that they trust you, and she didn't have that trust with her Venuses. And she saw that with the boss. Like, okay, he's with the girls really trust him, or at least they trust him enough. And then this chapter, she really saw how much they trusted you with the photos, because she probably had to take photos too, I'm assuming. And she's like, they really trust you. I don't understand why. You're a goofball. Like, again, she's the opposite side of the boss. And the boss, you know, like what he says in this chapter, I'm not serious. I'm trying to make it fun for them. And again, she hasn't fathomed about making it fun for the Venuses or just having fun in general, because she says in her episode 2 that she thought having fun equates to just goofing off, and that's obviously not true, because the boss because he's having fun, he's working harder, which in turn, if he's having fun, the Venuses are having fun and the island doesn't wither. So I think she starts to learn all of that. Like she starts to come to terms with it in chapter 12, and why she accepts being a Venus. Good points. She accepts being a Venus because not only that she gets to like learn like what she's missing and why they feel so passionately about him, or just like the island overall. She decides to be a Venus, and this also equates to like her text messages as well, which I can see all of them because of it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 13 chats. So like by, let me see. Which one? No, not that. So yeah, by this chat, right? She would already talk to the boss about all the other stuff. Let me see if I can get to it. Yeah, she's getting more comfortable chatting with the boss, right? And in this combo, I'm assuming this would happen after when she becomes a Venus. Or at least I hope so. If you're trying to make a chronological like timeline when people text. But she gets more comfortable talking to the Venuses and like with the boss, obviously. I'm less formal now, thank you. Is there anything else anyways? I reached my original goal. I feel ready to chat with people while your help. I feel less I'll lose my time with you and thinking about that. Boss, can we keep chatting? It'll be really fun. Hear that makes me happy. Oh, so she does emote earlier. See you. Now I'm curious when she emotes, but regardless, it was that. I think it was this game. Okay, it was this. I think that she started to be more open with the boss. Trying to think. Yeah, I think it's like somewhere in between this. She starts to become more open, and then when the boss keeps inviting her to stuff, right, her walls are getting broken down more and more. When it comes to what she thought she knew about, I guess people, it's hard to explain because we don't have any background like knowledge on like her past or before, or how she like thought of people, I guess. But like, as more and more as the boss keeps talking to her and the Venus just keeps talking to her, her walls start to break down, which is why I mentioned after this chapter, her octave of what she speaks to the boss to other Venuses goes down. Even though she might have the same tone, she has a different octave when it comes to speaking with the other Venuses. Now, I think it was this chapter when she admits that, well, not admits, but she says it's okay to help friends out. And it seemed like Misaki was taken aback a little bit that she would say that. Because mind you, Misaki thinks Elise is just better than her in every way, even though they're quite similar when it comes to like, I guess their role, but also who they are as people. That's why they like had that conversation. Yeah, that's why they had that conversation in the first place. About like them being similar and thinking the boss. But during these specific chapters, I want to say not more. Well, the Green Flash is a different thing in this Starlight one, but these chapters, when she goes with the boss, or just starts talking with the boss, like she's like, I think all of them. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know about Nanami. I think Nanami had it way before though, but I think all the girls get the feeling that, I might like him. I don't know if I really like him like that, but I do enjoy my time with him. And like I said before, when I did get to this chapter, like the boss is the one that invites her, right? Because we could go to like all of them. I'm not going to, but like Nanami asks him to go somewhere. Fiona asks him to go somewhere. Tamaki, Misaki, and Honoka. But Elise is the only one where the boss takes her somewhere. Again, because this is before, like, she, like, fully understands where the other girls are trusting of him, right? And she's trying to, I mean, not she, but I think the boss is trying to still break her walls down. Because you can still tell she's stiff about a lot of things. Just because her octave is so high. Yeah, the other girls fancy you pretty early on. Yeah, like all the other girls do. Like, I think Misaki takes some building, but not as much as Elise. Elise, it takes a while to build it, which is why I think it's interesting that they had the boss ask her to come to the office and to watch the finale, which he chose a terrible spot, by the way. I don't know why the office, but regardless, I think she personally takes this like, okay, he's nice enough, but like I don't still have that feeling yet. It could have just been from the fireworks. This is where I think she started to turn around, which is why I said I think the more, if we're talking about canon wise, the correct answer is for you to do without an umbrella, because it homages back to her episode 9 in the gacha game, where both her and the boss are in the water and he just starts splashing her, and she still, like, she literally can't fathom just throwing water on him and just like trying to have fun. And then like when he gets doused with a bunch of water, and then she couldn't help herself but laughing, and she starts to enjoy like a lot. Still my favorite scene, by the way. But I think like going out in the rain, it kind of homages to that she said, I guess this is pretty nice to be out in the rain, and she's enjoying it too. So I think this chapter, if you do say that, and then, you know, you give her the dress and you like talk to her and you say, well, this is a pretty fun date after all, and she's, like I said before, she's contemplating. Oh, I need to go watch that. You should. It's a really good chapter. And she's contemplating that this is kind of a date. Like, before you asked me out for the fireworks thing, but that was kind of like a work thing, you can say. And she the one who proposed you take a picture for the fest. The other girls, I think, say you should take a picture. You can use it for the fest, but you should take a picture with me with the fireworks. But Lee says, no, you should take it for work. And this one, it had nothing to do with work at all. So that's why I think she was okay with the idea of it. Okay, I guess it was a date. And if you do the umbrella option, it's not that I didn't cross her mind that, you know, them being under an umbrella is kind of intimate. But then again, she's not still used to, like, I guess would you say the boss's advances? I guess so. It's hard to tell, because I think during the end of this chapter, the boss is like, okay, I like the girl, right? But everything else, you can still say like, oh, he's just being nice to them, or like, you know, he's just doing something special for them. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But I think this chapter is where she started to let down her walls a lot more. And that goes with the stargazing event too, where, you know, she's talking a lot more. She's laughing a bit more. She says more jokes, right? Like about him being a better boss. And like she's a lot more allowing of what the boss is saying towards her. And again, her octave from this to this drops down a bit. And I think the stargazing is just a nice foil to where it goes to the green flash. And I'm probably missing, no, it was a green flash, that when you ask her out, she's like, and you ask her like, why do you feel that way? She's like, well, I thought you seem as less favorable than the other Venuses. Compared to Misaki, how she compares herself to like Honoka, Tamaki, Fiona, right? Or like the other girls, even Nanami. Misaki, she's been like that. That's her personality. And you can tell that pretty early on in the very beginning of the game. Since chapter 1, she said, oh, this girl is really cute. Well, I guess you just go talk to her, boss. And throughout the game, like, if you're talking about another girl, that's just how Misaki is. But with Elise, or actually any other character in the game, doesn't do that except Misaki and Elise. And Elise does it here. And she says, well, I thought you would have like talked to another girl that isn't me. I don't seem as favorable to them. Granted, other girls say that in this chapter, but this is literally like an award, so that's why they're asking it. But this is just a date. So that's like very out of character for her to say, which is why I think that she's like laying out her walls a lot more compared to the other girls. But with that, she also doesn't want her time to end with the boss. Like, she doesn't say throughout the other chapters. She does say she would like another invitation. Again, this is like the first layer, right? Like, before this, let's just say like there's like 4 walls. 2 of her walls are broken already by this point, because, you know, the whole like everything for chapter 8 building up here, it took a while. And then the next 2 wall, the next wall is these 2, and it gets broken by this one. So now there's one more wall left. And the last wall is these 3 in the final chapter. But the the green flash, she didn't want your time to end with her. So that's why she had like those sad expressions on her face, because she's actually enjoying her time with the boss, and like she's starting to understand what it means to have fun. She hasn't fully understood it yet. She gets the feeling that, hey, it's like enjoyable to be with him, or enjoyable to do things that I thought was insignificant in the gacha game, and even in this, right? Ever since chapter 8, if you do her like if you skip out on Fiona and go to the dinner date or whatever, or the dinner evening, you ask her about her hobbies. She doesn't have many hobbies. She just finds them as a waste of time, which I'm okay with them omitting like, oh, it's a waste of time thing, because I think that would have been too harsh on her personality in the game. In a gacha game, she's straight up like, if it doesn't benefit work, I don't want no part of it. But in this game, they omitted that, which I think was a better move, because a lot of people would not like her if she was always like that, right? Especially this game is like very chill. Like, it's been very chill up until this point, and then you get to the leads, it's like, yeah, no fun. Even with the dinner date, no fun at all. It would just be terrible. But she didn't find all that stuff interesting. Well, not interesting. She didn't find it necessary until, like I say, you start breaking her walls. And until this moment, she's like, okay, I'm starting to understand. Like even in the text messages, she says like little things. Like, I picked out a notebook with an interesting texture. I ordered a very long name of a drink, right? And she's enjoying the little, well, she's starting to understand that enjoying the little things do matter. Granted, it could be just because of the boss is like there to help her in that direction. And she does ask for help in chapter 12. But then we get to chapter 17, which I have to say, it's kind of unfair. But why I mean unfair, like, you would think, like, selecting the Venus of Venus, right? Like, you can fairly choose everyone, right? But if you think about this logically, like with straight logics and facts, it could only be Misaki or Elise, because Misaki was there from the very beginning, and she spends the most time with the boss when it comes to like work-related things, right? So I can understand if he chose Misaki out of it. And Elise came way later, but not only did she like threaten to remove his job, he also had to explain to himself in a situation why why the girls trust me, why do I do the things I do. So he had to not only fight a battle to save his own skin in the girls' skins, he had to try to persuade Elise in a way that fun actually matters. So everyone else, it's not their fault. I just think like it's kind of unfair that if you select either either Misaki or Elise, as the Venus of Venuses, they had a naturally unfair advantage. Like, the other girls don't spend as much time with the boss, unless the boss, like, goes out of his way to talk to them. But job speaking wise, Elise and Misaki is always there. They have to be. That's part of their job. Yeah. But anyway, enough with that tangent about how it's kind of unfair to skew in their way. When they all ask, like, why do you choose me after Venus of Venus? I'm okay with Misaki's answer. Honoka's I'm not. Tamaki's I'm not. Fiona, sort of. She's like 2 out of 4 okay. Nanami, I could not understand. I feel like the devs just said, hey, let's put a bunch of things that sound cool to allow Nanami to have her moment, right? And that's not a crack at Nanami. I just think that they didn't know what to say. But with Elise, when it comes to, like, you know, her development, if you keep going her route, it makes sense for pretty much all the correct answers to say, right? Like, you've been working with her for so long. Say for Misaki, I think Misaki's is fine. But you've been working with her for so long, you see the charms that she has and why it could be a good charm for, like, the fans to see. You help broken down her walls, and it kind of makes sense that the boss could say Misaki or Elise. But like I said, like, I don't think it's a crack at, like, the other 4 for not having that much of a strong one. I just think they just didn't have very good options to say. And when it comes to the yeah, everyone has their episode 3. So when it comes to, like, the after party, no, wait, I'm not done with that. So I think, I don't know about Misaki. I think she's okay with it. The only one who says, like, I'm not okay with your decision is Elise, because she factually thinks it's incorrect. But if the boss says it's the right option, she believes them. Which, it ties back all to episode, where was it? 10. When she said, I can see why the Venus trusts you. At that moment, even though she thought it wasn't right, she trusted the boss. And like, this is chapter 17. This is 7 chapters later into the game. And she comes back to full circle, realizing that the girls do trust you, and I can understand why now. And after, like, you assessed me, right, on why I should be the Venus of Venus, I accept it. Like, I don't accept it, but I trust you. And I'm trying to think, was there anything else in this one? I don't think so. I probably was going to say something. I don't think there's nothing really super important in the after party, other than that she, like, trusts the boss. Episode 3 we already, like, really talked about, because it related to, like, her development before she became to the island. But I will say, in that episode 3, I think this is, other than her confession, no, I think it's just this chapter. I think this is the, like, the highest, not the highest, like, the most softest octave. Hey Rab, welcome. I think this is the most softest octave in her voice that she's gotten. And that's when I started to notice, oh wait, her voice changed in this, like, in this episode. Because, like, she's being a lot more open in her explaining, like, you know, her past and how she really feels. And, like, you hear her laugh get softer too as the game, like, went on. So I would say, like, the wall was broken. I want to say, like, the last wall was broken after episode 3. And then episode 18 is basically the confession, right? But the reason why I like the confession so much, like, let me think. Nanamis, when I first like watched it, I didn't understand. After watching the gacha game, then re-watching the scenes in this game, for this I could understand, but the first time I couldn't get behind it. It's a very good scene. I just couldn't get like the story behind it. Fiona, I kind of liked. Tamaki, I think they could. I like her TC better. Like, she probably was the weakest one. Honoka, I couldn't really get with, because if she had her whole, I don't know if I really like the boss or not, or I really like the boss or something like that. Is this kind of flip? Like, if she was flip floppy to herself, not to the boss, for the entire game, I think I would have liked Fiona a bit. I mean, not Fiona. Oh my god, Honoka a bit more. But that's not what happened. I like Misaki's because, like, you know, she's more confident in this scene, and she basically just lets out what she's been holding all this time, right? I will say for Misaki though, doing her route last made me like really like how forward she is since chapter 14, and then chapter 15 made me like her even more, and it just keeps going on and on. So like, I think ever since like that chapter, like, she's been holding it in, like, I can't say it yet, I can't say it yet, I want to say it but I can't, and then she does. And like, her voice sounds like she's about to break down into tears by saying it, because the boss did like feel the same way for me this whole time. But for Elise, right, like, she obviously, they all call her boss, but like, when you ask her about why did you invite her, I said it before, it was interesting that she said, I don't know why, I just wanted to really watch it with you. Again, this is like before that last wall is broken, but it's getting broken more and more. Oh wait, no, more context. What chapter was it? It was this chapter with Tamaki and Elise, where the boss was going to get the bracelet. Let me head towards it. Right, to head towards the bracelet. There was this chatting normally, obviously, and I think, like, other than the whole, hold on, no, she did it before in the day. If you went with her, remember how she was feeling self-conscious about, you know, possibly the other Venus getting more attention from the boss than her? That, I thought I'll feel less desirable. Again, she displays that here. And it's kind of odd that she displays it here, even if you don't necessarily talk to her. Because on a date, you can see that with her. But if you're just doing like a normal playthrough, like, if you're going for a Misaki route, you have no idea why she has a personal interest in you. And it just seems kind of odd. Like, yeah, all the girls have an interest in you, but like, the only 3 characters in the game that say that straight out to your face is Fiona, Tamaki, and Elise. But Tamaki is so open that like a normal player could say, oh, well, that's just who she is. Elise is out of her character. Fiona, you knew something was off when she first arrived to the island. Hell, even before she did, she's like, yeah, I can't wait, I'm on his island. And the player who's never played this game is like, who is this? How does she know who I am? She saw the video, but how does she know who I am? How you know she knows this is my island? But anyway, like, I mean, I guess Nanami also counts, but she doesn't do it in a very forward way. She kind of hints towards it, but she only says it to them in private, not in front of other people. But this is the first time Elise says it in front of another person, right? And like I said, how this relates to like chapter 18. Wait, I think I forgot the original part I was gonna say. God damn it. Yeah, I forgot what original I was going to say about that point. I think it was something with chapter. Oh yeah, chapter 18 with why she didn't like know why she was like asking you to come there. I think it's because she felt that she wasn't as desirable as the other Venuses. Again, because of the like all the stuff that she did in the beginning chapters and how like not mean-spirited, but just strict she was with the boss. But she didn't actually think that he would like be there. But pretty much like their time together, like I said, that she realized that she enjoys being with the boss. It related to her saying, "Oh, at first my wish was that I wanted to be together with you because I learned so much about things I never knew," which is true. But even she said to herself, that's not quite right. It's because I have a lot of fun with you and I enjoy my time being with you. So like, I think every other girl says it almost the exact same way. I can't 100% remember. But like each one of them had a reason to, right? Like Nanami's was because she wanted to find her dream, or she wanted to have something to believe in. I can't really remember, but it's something along those lines. Fiona, which I was very surprised by, like I said, I thought Fiona was like, at first she only wanted the boss to see her with the eyes that she saw Misaki and Honoka. But then, like I said, one of the chats that she had, she is starting to feel feelings for the boss that I don't think she even had in the beginning. I think it was just like she fell in love with the idea of the boss looking at her like she did to them. Like the moment. You know how people say, "Oh, I love the idea of being in love"? I think that's what Fiona was experiencing, but not to that degree. That's why she kept saying like, "Oh, with the power of love," or "with my love," or I love you" and stuff. I don't think she really meant it. It was more so that I think it's just the fluttery effect that she had in her heart. Regardless, Fiona finally missed herself. Like, I really like the boss. I want to be with you. Tamaki, what was Tamaki's? It was more so that she wanted to know what love really is, right? To find something that she can be passionate about and love. I think that was Nanami's. They both had sort of a similar thing, kind of. Honoka, honestly, she's just straight up, yeah, I just like being with you. I want us to be together. That's really it. Same for Misaki, but I already said about Misaki, about her breaking out of her shell. But even so, like, all of them don't seem very selfish. And they don't, I don't think any of them say that. At least, I don't think so. But Elise wants it for a selfish reason, because she wants the boss for herself. Because she wants to have fun with him and to be with him. Like, they all say those words, but it feels like it's more selfish. And that's why she felt, not she felt, that's why she looked more unpleasant when after saying like how she really felt, because it felt selfish, which that's understandable, because you don't even know if this man feels the same way as you do. Which, while I think in chapter 17, I think with all the Venuses, when the boss blushes, I think that's like the game telling you, okay, the boss loves this girl, right? Because before, he could be a player, right? He could take every girl out on a date in these chapters or throughout the game, and it doesn't matter. But when you select the Venus of Venuses, it's probably because he loves them. And then we go back to here with you know, with the scene, and then he gets a bracelet, and then, you know, they get together with the girl. I don't really have much to say about this one. It's because it's just like Ali, actually there's really nothing much other than that, like I think only her and maybe Misaki, like everyone else feels pretty normal. I guess Fiona's a bit different, but oh wait, and I don't know, Nanami has like the same personality, so it's kind of hard to tell if she actually changed by being with the boss. But that's just me, that's a skill issue on my part. But when it comes to like Misaki and Elise, you could tell that they changed, right? Like Misaki isn't like super flustered by the boss's words anymore. She's making her like own confident decisions. And Elise, like, she's finally broken out of her like old self, and she like is started to enjoy life. And she says it too, like she would have never known it felt like being so happy if it wasn't for the boss. And that breaks through to here. And like I feel like other than the other four, like Misaki and Elise, this is like a completely different like universe version of them. Like if you take the gacha game, right? Like maybe Misaki's TC is something like this, right? Like she's more confident. I haven't watched it, but definitely for sure this is not like this Elise to the gacha game is completely two different characters. That's not a bad thing. It's more of an evolution of what happened throughout the game. I guess you can kind of say Fiona too. Again, I just like Tamaki's TC better. Honoka is kind of the same. Like she's kind of the same. I feel like the devs didn't really want to push it that way because she's a main DOA character. That's part of the franchise. The others I can do whatever they want with. I guess Fiona is more no, she's more I think she's more true to her feelings though, of how she feels about the boss. I don't know, I might have to relook at Fiona's stuff because I feel like there's like hidden things that most people didn't see with Fiona throughout our playthrough, or just her character at all. Because I think she has a true colors. I'm not 100% sure though. I think she does. And that's probably different from Prism. Or similar, so who knows. But other than that, like, that's mainly why I just think that her development was probably the best out of the game. Like, Misaki was there from the very beginning, but like, again, from a new player's perspective, I watched people play the game, or I'm still watching people play this game, and they can't figure out Misaki at all. Like, they kind of start giving up on chapter like 4 or 3, and then when Nanami comes in, it kind of makes it worse for Misaki, because not only does she have to compete for the boss, she has to compete against her best friend. Dip. Thanks for the streams. No problem, Chris. No problem. I appreciate you dropping by. But like, not only does she have to fight against, like, you know, trying to get their boss's attention from like the other 3, but now she has to worry about her best friend being here. And like I said, she's already self-conscious about that. So it just makes it like worse for Misaki's position. And most people probably already gave up trying to understand Misaki. Okay. They most likely try to gave up by this point. So remote play? Okay. Yeah, I think it's starting to go out. Holy crap. Okay. But let me wrap this up. overall, I think this, like, comparing it to the gacha game, internet, please. Oh no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Of course it does this. Right at the worst time possible. Searching for connection. Hold on. Let me see if I can reconnect. Yeah, now it's connected. Alright, can I connect again? It's probably not going to. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Let me close this out. Let me restart my PS5. I do want to just talk a little bit more, and then I'm going to close the stream. Because I wanted to yap about this forever. I might still make it a video, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. Wow, you can see a stream. Oh, that's my screenshots. Okay. It's roleplay. There we go. Okay. I think you guys should see it now. Yeah, you guys should see it. Okay. I made this bigger. There we go. Hello? Hello? Game? 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 Oh, how did I lose connection? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You know what? That's... I literally... Let me reset. It says 7, but there's only 3 people. I'm gonna have to cut this out in the VOD. Or at least in the video, I guess. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. I don't know why I disconnected before. Game. Game. It was just connected. What? Hello? I think it disconnected. No, it just froze. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. All I really wanted to say... Oh. Oh. Well... I mean, nah, just forget about it. All I really wanted to say, though, was that I am very glad a game arrived, or more so it's a thing. I'm very happy, in fact. Like, the game came out, like, in March. Yeah, it came out in March. So I'm very appreciative of it existing. Because it actually made me think a lot about myself. Like playing the game. I know it's kind of weird to say that. About a game that's supposed to be, oh, you're supposed to date girls. Or whatever like that. But it gave me like a newfound respect towards like myself. And towards like how to better myself. And also, I will say this game gave me a job because I was memeing about employment. I was memeing about employment with Elise, and I got a job, so that helped me. So, but anyway, thank you for whoever decided to watch these two videos or these two streams. I know I rambled for far too long. I don't know if I'll do more in the future. I might. But I really just wanted to play this game because there's not a lot of people to talk about. I think it's a very interesting game to talk about. Even though it's for a franchise that's questionable, I still feel that it was worth talking about and worth playing. So if you guys enjoyed, you don't have to do anything. I just wanted people to enjoy the playthrough and me rambling. So I always wanted to talk about it. So have a good night, guys.